On the African savanna, survival favors the strong. The Cape buffalo is one of the ecosystem's most formidable herbivores, possessing immense physical power. But even this giant is vulnerable to microscopic threats. An unrelenting assault of blood-sucking ticks and swarming flies targets the buffalo's most sensitive areas, from the ears and neck to the base of the horns. The buffalo employs every mechanical defense it has. It shakes its head, flicks its ears, rolls in the dust, and rubs against tree trunks. Yet the embedded ticks refuse to let go. The animal faces a core biological limitation. Lacking hands or dexterity, it cannot physically groom itself to remove thousands of parasites. To find relief, the buffalo shifts its strategy. It walks into a nearby river, seeking to outsource its defense to the surrounding ecosystem. Against an omnipresent swarm, sheer physical strength is useless. Survival here requires an intelligent manipulation of the environment. By wading in belly deep, the large buffalo establishes the water's surface as a tactical boundary for a two-part defense system. Below the surface, the first wave of defense begins. Dense schools of small fish immediately swarm the buffalo's submerged body. These fish target the areas the buffalo cannot reach, covering the belly, groin, thighs, and knees down to the hooves. The fish operate as a shifting, living carpet. They move constantly across the skin to locate and clean high concentrations of ticks. Extraction requires persistence. Multiple fish often crowd into a single spot to peck and pull at parasites clinging to thick skin and mud. Submergence allows the buffalo to deploy these aquatic biological contractors to areas where its own physical defenses fail. While the fish work below, a second wave of defense arrives from the air to clean the exposed upper half of the buffalo. Red-billed oxpeckers land on the back, shoulders, and horns, targeting the heaviest remaining tick infestations. These birds possess slender bills that function as surgical tools, probing deep spaces that are inaccessible to both fish and the buffalo's hoofs. They focus on intricate zones, including the ear folds, the deep wrinkles of the neck, and the tight bases of the horns. They work at assembly line pace. The moment one tick is swallowed, moving immediately to the next spot to find hidden parasites. This waterline perfectly divides the labor. It allows aquatic and aerial species to perform simultaneous, non-overlapping cleaning operations. Utilizing these separate branches of the animal kingdom, the buffalo successfully addresses a catastrophic parasite problem. As the tick count drops, the buffalo's behavior changes. The violent head-shaking stops, and the animal stands quietly in the river, breathing slowly. The thousands of parasites clinging to the buffalo provide a high-calorie food source for the local fish and bird populations. This interaction is a clear example of mutualism. The food demands of the fish and birds perfectly align with the buffalo's need for relief. Survival in the savanna is not built solely on conflict. These partnerships provide a direct advantage to every species involved, allowing each to thrive through cooperation.